All right. What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about Virgos and Leos in the same space and how that goes. It's probably
Oh,
interesting.
hmm. All right. All right. Welcome to the podcast. I am Scott Feltz. I'm joined by Charlie Harcum and the great Shauna Fretwell. So thank you all
Hmm.
for being here. We will.
Don't say
Hmm.
like that.
I don't know where that came from.
Calling it into
Well,
I feel
question.
just
slighted.
well, you got to be nice to the girl.
Okay.
Oh, easy.
Well, political.
Wow. Okay, Captain America.
Oh boy,
Fetch
good
me a
start.
coffee
Good
while
start.
you're at it.
All right. We're gonna start off by doing three headlines and a lie. For those of you that don't know, at least myself, I am a huge fan of the Morning Brew.
I still get it.
Love the Morning Brew, and every Thursday they do three headlines and a lie. So three of these headlines are outrageous, but they're true, and one is a lie. And our goal is to figure out which one is true and
I'm
which one's
getting
a
my notes
lie.
ready in case you're wondering why I'm reaching around.
Yeah.
I'm not reaching around.
Okay.
I
Um,
am making notes.
Shout out to the Morning Brew. If you're interested, definitely should sign up for that. It's a great newsletter. Okay. Three headlines and a lie. Are we all ready?
Yes.
You definitely don't know these, right? I
No,
mean,
I
you're
definitely I
not
haven't read them. I might know
pulling
them, but
the
I haven't
wool
read
over
them.
our eyes, as they say.
I have not read these in advance. It's the
Perfect.
first time I'm
You
reading them.
haven't even thought about it then.
Nope.
You're
So
just now telling me this for the very first time.
if I if I say it like when I read it, if it sounds stupid, it's because I'm just reading it. Like if I'm
Because
In
you're
real time.
stupid. Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna go for it. Everyone listening, feel free to play along at home. Number one, New Jersey man woke up on top of a Home Depot, blames bad beer. Um,
The first thing I thought of,
I can't.
honest to God, I know somebody who did something real dumb and tried to blame bad wine.
Hmm.
oh,
Probably not the first
well,
person
but
to ever do
what
that.
does bad have to do with it? You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
so
oh,
was
it
my
was bad
question.
beer.
Right. I'm
If it was
thinking he's
good beer, you wouldn't be up there.
Is there any? Remind me how this goes. We just get the headline.
Yeah, there's no
There's no
context.
backstory. We
Mm-mm.
don't get. We don't even hear a fake or true story. Okay. All right. Good. We'll talk. Are we gonna
Um,
talk about each one of each? Or are you gonna give us them all? Give
well, if you
us
have
them
thoughts,
all.
say them now. We will revisit.
Well, I
But
was thinking what y'all were saying. I mean,
what does bad have to do with it?
what's
Beer's
bad have
beer.
to do with it? If anything, bad doesn't make you do even more ridiculous stuff, right?
Right.
the chemical compounds
You
were
would say.
altered, and now I'm on the roof.
Now I'm on the top of a
He
Home Depot.
became Captain America.
Oh boy, that's a deep dive. Number two, Emperor penguin travels over 2,000 miles from Antarctica to Australia in possible first.
Oh, why do
That
I believe
sounds
that?
very true.
Why do I believe that?
That sounds so true. It's
I
got to be
think
not true.
because you want to believe it. There's
He was
something
looking
about
for
this
an
heroic.
MH370.
Oh,
Because
they're gonna go find that, by the way.
Where was it? From Antarctica to Australia.
wait, hold up.
Yeah,
Why is he going? That's too hot for him.
maybe
I
it
don't
was the
think even
winter.
instinctually he would
It was the
go
winter. He
that
was
direction.
lost. He
I
just
want to.
decided, you know what?
I
I'm gonna
won't,
be the
but I want
Amelia
to Google.
Earhart of the Penguins.
I want to Google that distance so badly.
2,000 miles. Over 2,000 miles.
Oh, that's what it said. Okay, my
Yeah.
bad. 2000.
Yeah, he was Amelia Earhart of the Penguins. He's like, I don't know why I want
Wait,
to, but I really want
he
to go
didn't.
over that.
He didn't fly.
No, I just meant the idea
Amelia
of,
Earhart.
I know, the idea of
He flew.
traveling.
Who's the lady who swam the English Channel? That's who you should
That's the
say.
lady.
Space.
Not Amelia Earhart.
The
That's a
idea
horrible
was,
reference.
why are you doing that? Just because I really want to do it. But there's not a reason, man. Where are you gonna go?
What
Well,
kind of
she.
penguin was it again?
Emperor?
Emperor.
Does
Okay.
that have an effect?
It does.
Mm.
Okay.
And you're assuming it's a man. That's interesting, Scott. Female emperor, female penguins can be emperor penguins.
It's a fair point.
We're gonna move on to
I
number
don't know if
three.
that's true or not. I think
It-
they're all male.
It's true.
Obviously, Emperor's got to be male.
A wayward sea.
Empress penguins.
Moving on. A wayward sea turtle wound up in the Netherlands. A
Where's
res-
it all going?
Let me read the headline. A wayward sea turtle wound up in the Netherlands. A rescue brought it thousands of miles back home. Why did
What
they
is that?
assume
That's
he
not
wasn't
even.
home? What if he's like, bro, I live here. I don't know why. I just do.
Well, scientists know what species are native to what area.
Yeah, but are you aware of the polar bear that it's an albino it's not a polar bear. It's an albino
Whoa.
The sun bears?
like grizzly bear.
It's a sun bear.
No, no, Scott.
No, no,
You're
no, no, no,
recounting a
no.
joke.
I'm
That's
not.
a joke.
I'm not. It's an albino grizzly bear
And they're like, wasn't he just a polar bear?
somebody mistaked
No.
it for a polar bear and they took him to Antarctica.
No,
I swear.
that's a joke.
Yes, it's real.
It's not real. That's a joke.
Who's
Because they're like,
somebody?
oh,
Who
it was
is
a polar
who's
bear.
the
My bad.
somebody?
They were like, "Oh, it's a polar bear. We need to take him back." And then they realized, and then it happened to him again. They brought him back, and someone else said, "No, that's a polar bear.
Okay,
Get him out of here."
Now,
An
time
albino
out.
grizzly.
It
Time out.
happened.
People who can transport bears, because you're not
Yeah.
just driving by and picking up and putting a bear in your trunk. People who pick up bears know the difference between a grizzly bear and a polar bear.
It
because
was
if you-
albino. You couldn't
It
tell.
doesn't matter. Structurally, they look completely different. Polar
Ooh.
bears' necks
But what?
and the
But what I'm
structure of
saying
their
is,
shoulders. Just
what I'm saying
there's
is,
holes in this.
they thought because he was white, they thought he was a polar bear, and so
Who
they took
is
him.
they?
I don't know, but they did it.
There's holes in this.
Okay,
Well, look,
anyway,
I'm
the
gonna prove
wayward
this
sea turtle.
after
Where did
this,
does
but-
it say where he rescued him back?
too.
I mean, where's
don't
a
know.
sea turtle come
The
from?
sea?
Right, the Netherlands are on the ocean.
I don't know. That's why I
There's
said I don't know what he
Yeah,
thought.
there's coastline.
I
Right.
don't know. But is it
Denmark,
the Atlantic coast
Amsterdam.
or is it?
The red light
Easy,
district.
Scott. Easy, Scott.
I'm asking. I don't know.
The Atlantic coast? What do you mean?
Like, are they
Is
they
it the
on the
Atlantic
coast?
Ocean?
Right.
I think it's probably a little bit of Arctic Ocean.
By that.
Yeah. I don't know
Arctic.
if he's. I don't know.
Perhaps the sea turtle should head to Australia and the penguin could.
Yeah, they're mixed up.
Let's move on to number
They're
4,
both false.
which I unfortunately have the duty of telling everyone that I know is true. That's how these work.
I
If you've
knew you
heard
were
it,
gonna do
have
that.
to say
I was
it.
gonna have. I had that bit planned to tell you all. All right, this is unfortunate, but I actually know this is true.
Well, you didn't say it, so we
I
don't
know I didn't.
Number 4, Mark Zuckerberg and T-Pain have been in the studio together.
Gross.
This is I understand this to be true. He made a song for his wife, I believe.
Mm.
Did she ask for that?
I don't know, but that's what I understand. So we're going off the assumption that was true. I'm very positive that one's true. So the other 3, we have the New Jersey man who claims bad beer is the reason he wound up on top of a Home Depot. We have the Emperor penguin who traveled over 2,000 miles from Antarctica to Australia because he was just wanted to be the first. And a sea turtle who wound up in the Netherlands, and a rescue team was like, "Don't worry, we got you," and took him home. I think all these could be true. I think the New Jersey man claiming I disagree because I'm like, well, beer has, I mean, good or bad, it doesn't matter what it tastes like. Beer is the reason you were up there, but it could still very much be true. But the
But
emperor
why?
penguin, I don't know why, and the sea turtle, okay, but maybe he wanted to be there,
Right. At what point do you see a sea turtle and assume
like the
it's not where
albino
it wants
grizzly
to
bear.
be?
And why is that a headline?
Because news is weird, man. They don't got much to report on a random Thursday
But I
afternoon.
think that's fake because it's.
The sea turtle?
A sea turtle rescue.
You think the sea turtle's fake?
I mean, it's. Why is that a headline?
They just wanted it to be a headline. I don't know. It's a
The
I don't know.
Netherlands are
It
definitely.
could be
They
a
have a
local
coastline,
newspaper.
right?
It's not like
I'm
a.
feeling dumb now.
It's not. You know.
There could be so many factors at play, though, because we're going to assume scientists are interacting with these animals and know things we don't, because we're only getting the headline.
Like the
I don't think the
albino.
penguin went to Australia because I guess southern Australia could be cold, but I shouldn't
My question is
assume. They're
what
on the
motivated him?
southern.
He's just like, I want to be the first penguin
I
to
think we
go to
can. I
Australia.
think
I
we
don't
can
know
take that
if.
off the table. I don't think the penguin was like challenge accepted.
What is he?
Here
What
I
was he
go.
going then? For what
Well, I
reason
mean,
was he
birds
going on this?
migrate, whales
Right. There's
migrate,
probably there
so
could be
maybe
a
he got a little
legitimate.
confused.
Birds migrate. You're telling me that the penguin was migrating
do
from
migrate.
Antarctica. Oh, it's the winter, guys. I'm gonna migrate.
I mean, he
North.
lost his
Well,
way. Maybe there was blocks of ice breaking off, and
Well,
he's
that was
like,
my. I would
"Oops."
almost assume it would have something to do with global warming or
Oh,
So,
I
climate
knew
change.
this was coming. I knew
uh-oh.
You
that was
didn't.
coming.
You didn't.
So it was unintentional.
That's what I would assume. It had
I
something
mean,
to do with the
animals do
current.
not have the ability to reason, so it's not like he turned around and was like,
I
"Well,
don't
But you
think
crap,
he.
hear, did
I've
y'all not watch
floated
the
away. I
polar
I
need to
bear?
think
go
he did.
back."
I don't think you're giving the penguins enough credit. I think he was like,
That polar bear special, y'all didn't see it. It's heartbreaking. They're dying in all these warm places because they left their original habitats that were too warm and they're
the
moving
albino
around.
one, man. They're putting him in the
No, that's
Antarctica, and he's
fucked
like,
up.
bro, that's not where I live. What are you
Ain't
doing to me?
there's nobody that
Don't
thinks a
worry,
grizzly
I'll
bear's
prove
a
it in a
polar bear.
second. I'll pull up the article and read
I
it.
gotta see
But
this.
I
Zuckerberg
think,
and T-Pain. I mean, that just sounds silly, but
But didn't you say that's the one you saw that was legitimately
yeah,
no, I don't believe him. He's
you don't
making that
believe
up.
me.
psych?
Why would
Fairly.
you tell us that? Why would you tell us
That's
It's
it's
our
always
obligation.
that's how we
That
play
was how
it.
we played it. If you know it, you say it.
If you've
oh,
seen it out in the wild, you can call it out.
only one of them is false.
Correct.
Yep.
Oh, I thought only one of them was true, and I'm like, why are you telling us?
3 headlines and 1
What's the
lie.
name of this game?
I think it's the penguin. I don't know why he's going to Antarctica, other than he's telling his buddies, I'm going to be the first penguin to do that. And they're like, how would we know? And he'll be like, I'll be back.
The fact that they kind of threw in some numbers and stuff, it feels like they're trying to make it sound
Yep,
like
I think it's the
stand out.
penguin.
But
It's just
it's a
I don't
toss
think
up to
it's
me between the
dumb.
sea turtle and the penguin.
I'm a,
Homie on
I'm
the
a
roof, I'm buying it.
I'm gonna go with the turtle. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going with the penguin. Shauna?
Shoot. Well, I was gonna pick one or the other.
Okay, then do.
Yeah.
Pick a side.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind
No
Will
of
you
pressure.
will you read me the turtle one more time?
A wayward sea turtle wound up in the Netherlands. A rescue team brought it thousands of miles back home.
I'm going penguins false.
I'm going penguin. The
Penguins
way
false.
you just read that,
Penguins false.
but
Because also I think a sea turtle could go many more miles in the water than a penguin. A penguin's got to hit land at some point before it's done. Sea
wow.
turtles, they
No
live in the
offense,
ocean.
penguin. You ain't got what it takes.
The penguin does not have what it takes. It's got to stop at some point. Sea turtles don't.
Okay. All right. So we're all going penguin.
Yeah, how would they know even? I mean,
The
hey,
penguin?
penguin, what are you?
Again, he's
Oh,
like,
look
I'm
at
going to be the
you.
first.
Let me
What
check
are you
your
doing here?
odometer.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're all going penguin.
Penguin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my God.
If it's the man on the roof, I swear to God.
It's T-Pain.
We made up the New Jersey one.
That's
There's
so
an emperor
dumb.
penguin that went all the way to Antarctica.
Now, the best part about this game, I will say, is going back and looking up the actual articles.
Yep.
Yeah.
For what you
So,
thought was so false.
emperor penguin travels over 2,000 miles. There's a picture of him on the beach in Antarctica. There's a picture of him. He's just standing
he
there like,
In Australia.
I did it. I assume it's Australia. It's on a sandy beach.
Is he okay?
He looks great.
Chilling.
He's like, why are you guys?
He's a
Where's
little
the
warm.
celebration party?
He's got sunglasses on. He's really just trying to have a vacation.
And the penguin appeared November 1st on Ocean Beach in Denmark, a town in Western Australia, and was spotted by a beachgoer, according to a statement provided to USA Today by the Department of Biodiversity, Conservation, and Attractions. A research fellow at the University of Western Australia told the Australian Broadcast Corporation the sighting could be a first for the continent.
Right. Because you're in Australia.
Just ask around. Hey, has anybody seen this before? This is the first.
Imagine being the person who stumbled across a penguin. You'd be
Imagine
like,
being the guy who's going to the news like, "Hey, I heard you guys said that was the first." It's not. I saw one before. So, the tracked ones have never reached this far. That was a quote. Um, it is possible the penguin may have been following a current for food that brought it further north. He was really committed. He said, "You know what?
I
I'm gonna
hate y'all
get
to
there."
talk me out of that one. I felt that was very
Well, you were
true.
wrong on
I was
both.
wrong either way, but that one sounded.
honestly, well played by the Morning Brew. They had us so caught up in the penguin and the turtle that we really didn't think that hard about the New
I
Jersey
just feel
guy.
like it was so. It sounds like somebody stupid would say. An
Oh, it's so
endangered
plausible.
sea turtle that was found about a year ago, some 5,000 miles from its native waters, has been released into the Gulf of Mexico, according to the Houston Zoo.
I mean, yeah, that's
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. From the Gulf of Mexico all the way to the Netherlands.
Was found off the coast of Netherlands after becoming entangled in the net of a commercial fishing boat.
okay. See the
Yeah.
context.
So he didn't necessarily swim.
Oh, God, he struggled. He struggled to the
Wow,
coast of
that's a
He was
horrible
like, "Guys,
story.
I'm here. Please stop."
So he
Yeah,
probably
it's
no,
real.
they probably put him on the boat and he rode half the way there.
Why would they not take him back? Whoops, my bad, bro.
They're
They're like
fishing it.
Amazon
They don't
drivers.
care
They're
where he
like,
came from.
we have a
You're here now,
timetable.
brother.
Yeah, we have a
You're
timetable
here
to
for the
keep.
ride.
Poor
Wow.
guy.
Okay.
I Are you gonna read the T-Pain one? I got
No,
something
I'm
to say
not.
about Home Depot.
Go ahead.
I think that is true. It might not have been true like in the last week. That's had to have happened at some point. Some guys got drunk and they ended up on top of a Home Depot.
Home Depot. Yeah. I mean,
I,
I'm
I,
sure
I
it's
feel like
happened.
that's definitely happened at some
If
point.
not a Home Depot somewhere.
Yeah, some kind of hardware store.
Oh, specifically hardware store.
Yeah. There was
Okay.
probably some tents involved.
Maybe it was Ace.
It could have been Ace, maybe Lowe's. They were playing orphans. They're like, get a tent and we're going up to the top.
Well, I would like to say, in addition to being an orphan, or when I wasn't being an orphan, I watched a lot of National Geographic. The two had a parallel. If we're not in the woods, then we're gonna
Oh, okay.
watch the shows.
So you failed the penguin. You just didn't see that episode about them
No,
being able to
Missed that
travel
one.
so
but my
far.
biggest beef is still with this grizzly bear, polar bear thing. I'm
No,
not.
it's a joke. It's
Yeah,
don't.
But I'm
It's a
mad.
bad
telling you
joke
what
that he's
happened.
heard, and he delivered it horribly. So then he turned it into, oh, this is a true
Gotta
story.
stop bumping this table. It's true. It's a story. Believe it or not.